Imagine this. You're drifting on the open sea, where the deep blue water is calm and peaceful. But right after that one quiet second, the surface begins to tremble. Bubbles rise, and a massive dark shape glides beneath you like a ghost. That is the orca, the ultimate predator of the ocean. No whale is too big. No shark is too dangerous. Orcas sit at the very top of the food chain. But here's what most people don't know. Not every animal out there is willing to sit still and become their dinner. Some creatures, even if they're smaller, weaker, or far less aggressive, have learned how to escape, fight back, or even turn the tables on these ocean hunters. And today's story is about more than just survival. It's about clever, bold, and sometimes unbelievably strange strategies that sound impossible, yet are completely true. Welcome to the video. 5 animals that can challenge, outsmart, or drive away orcas. You'll not only hear fascinating facts, but also discover real-life stories, rare moments that left scientists speechless. And at the end of the video, I'll share a powerful lesson from the wild that we, as humans, can apply to our own lives. So, let's begin our journey into the deep. Humpback whale, the gentle giant of the ocean. When people think of humpback whales, they usually remember the beautiful songs and dramatic leaps above the water. But behind that gentle image is a warrior with natural armor you shouldn't underestimate. Why are humpbacks a challenge for orcas? They have the longest pectoral fins of any whale, like living swords. Their broad tail delivers strikes strong enough to seriously injure an orca, and they show remarkable bravery. They often step in to save other animals. A famous real-life story. In 2016, during a filming trip in Antarctica, a BBC crew witnessed something unbelievable. 2 humpback whales rushed in to save a desperate seal that was being hunted by orcas. The humpbacks didn't just block the attack, they actually lifted the seal onto their bodies to keep it above the waves. The crew was stunned. A creature weighing tens of tons protecting a tiny animal. Why do orcas avoid them? Simple. The risk of injury is too high. Orcas are smart hunters. They know when a fight is not worth the cost. A huge humpback with a hit-first attitude is a problem most orcas choose to avoid. If humpbacks win through strength, pilot whales win through teamwork. Pilot whales are much smaller than orcas, but they travel in large, tight-knit groups. When they sense orcas nearby, they immediately gather and charge straight toward them. A real example from Iceland researcher Philippa Samara documented more than 20 cases in which pilot whales forced orcas to retreat. Not because pilot whales are stronger, not because orcas fear them, but because pilot whales are incredibly persistent. They chase, harass, and completely ruin the orca's hunting strategies. In the wild, the winner is not always the strongest. Sometimes it's the one who can create enough trouble that the enemy gives up. The lesson? If you can't win with power, win with persistence and teamwork. Pilot whales prove this perfectly. Most sea lions are easy prey for orcas, but Steller sea lions are a different story. Their strategy is called mobbing. They don't run, they gather. And amazingly, they chase the predator. It sounds crazy, but it works, especially near the shore, where orcas can't move as easily. A surprising observation. In Australia, a group of sea lions once teamed up and annoyed a large shark so much that it gave up and swam away. They sometimes use the same tactic against orcas. Even though they're not as successful as humpbacks or pilot whales, the fact that a prey animal dares to turn back and attack is already remarkable. Sperm whales have the largest brain on Earth, and their strategies against orcas are just as impressive. Strategy 1. The rosette formation. Adults form a circle with their heads facing outward, and the calves stay safely in the middle. It's extremely effective. Strategy 2. Sonic defense. Sperm whales create powerful clicking sounds that can rupture eardrums, damage internal organs, or disorient predators. They're not meant to kill, but they're strong enough to make orcas back off. A notable case: the red cloud of 2023 last year, off the coast of Australia, scientists witnessed something bizarre. A giant red cloud spreading underwater as a pod of sperm whales fled from about 30 orcas. But it wasn't blood. It was feces. Yes. This defense is called defensive defecation. Besides being extremely foul, the cloud blocks visibility, letting sperm whales sink into deeper water, a place where orcas can't follow. It may not be the most heroic tactic, but it is one of the most effective in nature. Conclusion. A lesson from the ocean for all of us. Looking back at these 5 stories, one message becomes clear. Strength is not only about size or force. Sometimes it is about the teamwork of pilot whales, the compassion of humpbacks, the boldness of sea lions, the intelligence of sperm whales, and the determination of walruses. Life works the same way. We won't be the strongest in every situation, but we can always choose the right strategy, the right allies, and the right mindset. That is why many smaller animals can survive against the ocean's greatest predator, and that is also why we, even with our limitations, can overcome challenges that seem impossible. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me bring more stories, more lessons, and more mysteries from nature straight to you. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and share the video. It truly makes a difference. Thank you for watching.